100 rated chess, but your pieces and pawns are regretful. They can only capture pieces and pawns that moved away from them the previous turn. The plan is very simple. I don't capture anything. We get a 104 from the US. E4. E5. Since the challenge restricted our ability to capture, I'll let my opponent do the captures instead. He refused it. I cannot take his pawn, because it didn't move away from my pawn. I mean, it didn't even move. D5 instead. Knight b4. A3. This knight will forever be excluded from the game. Or he can take my pawn. That blunders a horsey, but unfortunately, his knight from b4 to d5 is actually coming closer to my e-pawn. Therefore my e-pawn cannot take it due to the rules. But wait, I still have another option, is to take the knight with my queen. Let's see. His knight on b4 was a square root of 13 distance away from my queen, Pythagorean theorem, and now his knight on d5 is square root of 16 away. And since 16 is larger than 13, square root of 16 is definitely further than square root of 13. Therefore, I can take his knight with my queen. Knight f6. That blunders a pawn, but I cannot take it due to the rules, and you know what? I think I'll gambit my e-pawn. I can only capture his pieces if they move further away from me. And in order for them to be able to move further away from me, they need to come closer to me first. Simple logic. Didn't happen. Bishop c4. Now he takes the pawn. That blunders bishop f7 check, king takes f7, queen d5 check, forking his knight, and I'll win back the pawn. But unfortunately my bishop cannot take his pawn due to the rules, so I guess queen f3 instead. f5. That blunders a pawn, but instead of running away, that pawn happened to actually come closer to my queen. Not very convenient. Bishop h6 instead. As mentioned in the beginning, if I cannot capture, I'll let my opponent capture instead. Absolutely. That blunders a king. Queen to h5 check. And we can also pre-move. Queen to f7. Checkmate. Mission accomplished. That went a lot easier than expected. It's reading comment time. What's your favorite drink to drink when you play chess? Water. Simp's gonna have to actually start studying this game seriously. No. How would you kill 2 stones with 1 bird? I don't know what you are asking about. It's just killing some stones. It's not that hard. Men around the world have been using their birds to kill millions of living creatures every day. Some random stones wouldn't make such a big problem.